Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel. Right, what am I doing today? Well, I've been getting a knocking noise coming from my Vita Summit that is really annoying me. Now, after making sure that everything else on the bike was silent, I think I may have finally narrowed it down to being the dropper post that is causing the issue. Now, after a couple of emails back and forth to Chain Reaction Cycles, I've been sent a replacement unit under warranty, and in this video I'm actually going to swap out the dropper on my bike for this replacement unit. Right, so obviously I need to get the old dropper post off of the bike. Now this dropper setup and lever setup, it actually clamps underneath the bar. Okay, so that's where your cable end is, your inner end is, and it clamps up there. So under here is where you have your little tab that clips in. Now to save undoing it at the bar, because I don't really want to mess around with that, I'm actually going to remove the clamp off of the bar itself and slide the inner and the outer through as I pull the dropper out of the frame. Now there is a down tube protector here which will need to come off as well, and obviously the saddle will need to come off also. So let's commence. Okay, so as you can see there, I've loosened off all the clamps, down tube protector. The lever has come off of the bar. It's just hanging here now. And as I've been twisting this and pulling it up, push through of that has allowed this to come out completely. Now here is where we just need to disconnect the cable itself. So as soon as you've got the slack there, it just pulls straight out, ready for the replacement unit to go back in. Now, one thing I have noticed with this dropper is it did have a bit of play in it, but now I've taken it out. Oh yeah, you can feel a little bit of a knock there actually. So we shall see. We put the new dropper post in, and hopefully that is going to solve the problem. Well, there we go. I've put some lithium grease on the post where it inserts into the frame, and I've also put a little bit of dry lube on the moving parts down here for the mechanism. So now I'm just going to pop everything back as it was with the old one, like so. And now when we feed it in, it's not going in. There we go. That could have been bad. How odd. Yeah, it's tight going in. It was easy coming out. Going in, it's not going to be a hero. Right. We need to work out as to why. Going that way, it loves it. No, it's coming. It's coming. Or is it? That is the question. I think I need to just trim a little zip tie that I've got down here, and I'll replace that at the end. It allowed it to move that way, but it doesn't want to go back in with the new post. So let me just trim that. Now, the purpose of this zip tie is just to keep the cable away from the shock mount. So it is important. I'm not convinced that it's the best routing for a dropper post, but Vitus obviously thought it was fit for purpose, and it is. Just needs to make sure that it is away from the shock mount itself, the cable that is running through. Let's see, is that going to do it? This might be a slow, painful procedure. Oh no, it's gone super quick now. Cool. Now the noise I was getting, it was like a dull knocking noise. Now it only happened when I was sat down pedalling. It only happened when the seat post was fully extended, sat down pedalling, not when it was in its lowered position. And it also happened whilst sat in the saddle, just rocking my hips left and right without any pedalling. So that eliminates the bottom bracket, the pedals, well, I'm thinking anything else apart from the post itself. Now I did change the saddle over as well. That didn't help. There was no benefit from swapping the saddle, just in case the rails on the saddle were maybe a little bit loose. Right, how's that? Now I would say there's absolutely no play in that seat post, whereas on the other one there was a little bit of play in there, so that could be promising. That could be a promising sign. Now what I did before I took off the old post is I measured the distance between my seat clamp and the bottom of the collar of the dropper post to make sure I got the exactly the same setting as what I had before. I haven't got to mess around by thinking, oh, it's a little bit too high, it's a bit too low. It should be exactly the same as what the old dropper post was. Right, I have got a torque wrench. I've invested in a torque wrench now since one of my previous videos when I said I had like torque hands. I've never had a torque wrench. I thought it would be a good idea to invest in one, so I bought one a while ago. I will torque that up properly in a while, but now I'm going to put everything back on the bike and I'll get back to you. Right, so there we go. The replacement dropper is now on the bike. All the cables are secured back up. Zip ties are in to keep it away from the shock mounts on the back. I've had a quick spin down the road. The verdict is there is no more knocking noise, so I am a happy guy. A silent bike is amazing. If you can get your bike silent, it's the best feeling in the world. So now I can sleep at night. So if you've got a knocking noise and you don't know where it's coming from, you've tried the pedals, the bottom bracket, the rear mech where it's bolted on to your mech hanger, give it a go, because you never know, it could be your dropper post. So if you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up and I shall see you next time round.